Alright, what's up guys? This is Demkeys. It is the 2nd of May 2019 and I am starting a new project. It's going to be a very small project. This is what I'll be using, all of these things. Okay, so what I'm making is a small flashlight. It's not meant to run for a long time. It's just supposed to be like one of those situations where I need light in certain places. So just real quick, I can turn on the flashlight and use it for that purpose. So given that these lights are not going to be on for an extended period of time, I don't think I need to worry about heat. There's also the fact that I'm planning to power it with a 9-volt battery, not with a 12-volt power supply. So I don't think, first of all, they're not going to be that bright, and second of all, yeah, they're not going to generate all that much heat. So I'm going to be using a couple of things. Of course, there's going to be the 9-volt battery. This is the battery holder, and I'm planning to install a switch as well. The switch is going to go, okay, so this is the box in which everything is going to be fit. This, I guess we can call this the enclosure. So what I'm planning to do is fit the switch somewhere on the side, or maybe, well, yeah, on one of the sides. One more thing, yeah, I'm planning to use thermocol. I'm going to cut this into various pieces so that I can fit it in here. I've taken measurements. I just need to make markings on the thermocol and cut it up. So the plan is the LEDs are going to be they're going to be glued onto the thermocol, and I'm going to put two pieces of thermocol here and place another slab of thermocol here, and at the bottom there's going to be the LEDs. So what's going to happen is when I do it like this, or even when it's like this, the lights are basically going in that direction. So yeah, that's the plan. Also, just so that this battery or whichever other 9-volt battery is going to be in there, just so that there's sort of a case to hold the battery in place, I'm going to be cutting a sort of hole, not a hole, but like a square or something into the thermocol itself, so that the battery can be placed in there. But yeah, that's it so far. When there's more updates, then I'll show you guys. Alright, so I just realized that I forgot to show you which lights I'm planning to use. I'm planning to cut these LED strips. I'm planning to cut this LED strip into multiple segments. I'm going to use 3 segments and just, place them like that. I'm not sure if, basically I'm going to place them like this. So yeah, let me just light this up real quick. Now keep in mind there's quite a bit of LED strip here, and when I light it up with this 9-volt battery, as you can see, there is quite a bit of light. So I'd imagine probably if it's only 3 LED strip segments, it's probably going to be brighter. I could be wrong, but even if I'm wrong, even if it's not brighter, alone, just those 3 LED strips, I'm pretty sure they're going to be bright enough to serve their purpose as a flashlight or as a temporary light of some sort. So yeah. Alright, so here's what I have so far. I've cut up these pieces of thermocol, and what I'm planning to do is I'm going to place these 2 pieces here, and well, I'm going to glue them on there, and then I'm going to glue this on here. But before that, I need to glue the LED strips onto this piece of thermocol, and then I need to glue this whole block on here. Also, I'm gonna cut out a space over here where this 9-volt battery can fit, and the plan is, well, so far this is the idea that I have. The 9-volt battery is gonna fit somewhere here, but before fitting the 9-volt battery in, you have to put the 9-volt battery clip or connector, holder, whatever you want to call it. That has to be put on here first, and then you can fit the 9-volt battery in here, and hopefully I'm able to make it just small enough that the 9-volt battery fits tight, but hopefully it's not so small that trying to push the 9-volt battery in breaks the thermocol, because, well, thermocol isn't exactly the most strong substance, or the most strong whatever. You get the point. Also, I'm planning to cut out a space somewhere here. I haven't decided where just yet, because I have to keep in mind that this 9-volt battery is going to be here, so maybe I can put it here. So I'll have to cut out a space here, and then I can fit the switch. The switch will be coming in from this point. So you know what? That might actually work out better than putting it on the side, because I have much more space here. Alternatively, I could try something like that. Nah, that's not going to work, because then I'm not going to be able to have a tight fit for the 9-volt battery. So yeah, this might work out better than well, putting the switch here on this side might work out better than putting the switch here, and it's going to be coming in from this side, so I'm going to have to cut a hole into this plastic portion. And yeah, all right, so I've made a hole in this case. This is the switch. This switch is going to be going in there like that. It can actually go in more, and it will be going in more, but I don't want to push it right now because then taking it out becomes an issue. So the good news is that it's fitting in there nice and tight, and even after that I'm going to be putting hot glue on the inside. So yeah, that's where the switch is going to go. And just a minute. Okay, so the switch is going to be going in a little more. I already told you why I can't push it further in right now, and I've made some space here so that these terminals don't actually push against the thermocol. And as you can see, I have the 9-volt battery here. This is another thing that I've done. I've made a cut. I hope you guys are able to see this properly because the thermocol is white, so I'm not sure if the cuts are showing up very well. But yeah, I've made I've made this sort of carving. I've carved a hole into this piece, so now this fits in nice and tight, and it's going to be going in like that. And then there's going to be a 9-volt battery connector here, so you have to put the connector on before you actually put the battery in, and then the wiring is going to come from here, and it's going to be going down here, so that's going to come from this side probably. And yeah, the next thing I need to do is make markings here and take measurements so that I can figure out where I'm going to place each of the LED strip segments. Alright, so I'm just recording this quick clip. I wanted to show you guys how small these wires are. And of course there's my hand for scale. This is going to be really interesting. I doubt I'm going to be able to even hold the wire while soldering it. I'm probably going to need to use my pliers instead. Alright, so the flashlight is ready. This is what it looks like. I've put the switch here and the LEDs are here. I'm not sure if you can see the solder job, but if you can see it in detail, kindly ignore the horrific solder job that I've done. These were really small wires to work with, and well, yeah, I didn't do a great job at soldering, and I'm kind of concerned that one of the wires might eventually disconnect, maybe at some point in the future. I don't know. If it does, I'm gonna have no other choice but to actually cut this open and then do the soldering. But for now, it seems to be working perfectly fine. This is what it looks like. I'll switch off one of the lights that I have here so that you can, you know what, I'll do it now. Hold on. There. So yeah, it's a decent amount of light, and it can help me when I'm taking pics or something and I need light in a very specific location from a specific direction, stuff like that. Okay, so this is what the inside looks like. I've glued the wires in place here so that they don't put any stress on this joint right here. These connections, not joint. So yeah, so that the wire doesn't put any stress on these connections here. I've glued them in place. I've also glued the switch in place, and this is the rest of the wiring. I've put the switch on the red wire, so that's on the positive terminal. It doesn't really matter which. I could have put it on the negative terminal as well, but I decided to put it on the positive. And yeah, this is the 9-volt battery. Let me just take this out and show you. There you go. Once you put the clip on, you can just put it into this case. And I had to stuff some of the wiring on this side. Luckily I left some space, so I was able to stuff wiring down here. But yeah, it doesn't fall. I've glued everything in place. The only disadvantage I have here is that if any of the LEDs ever go bad, or if any of the connections come loose or something, there's no replacing this. I actually have to replace the entire, like the whole thermocol piece and all that, because it's all glued together. And if I try to remove it, it's going to destroy the thermocol anyways. But yeah, this is my flashlight. Once again, this is what it looks like when it's lit up, and I need to do something about this cover coming off very easily. Maybe I'll use tape or something. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Go follow me on all my social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. All my social media is going to be up on the screen and in the description down below. Go check out my main channel, Abhinav, a.k.a. Demkeys, if you're interested in game development stuff, more specifically Unity game development stuff. And subscribe to this channel if you are interested in seeing all the projects that I'm working on. That being said, I'll see you guys next time.